What's happening, Hoke? Week 5 of racing about to begin, and beside me, no, we're not having a football practice out here. Head coach Tom Paris has stepped out here to check out the racing. What do you think about this, coach?
Hey, racing, it's fast cars. I like some racing.
Well, we got
I'd never been out here, so.
Well, here we are. So now you got to bring the team out here one day.
Very nice.
You know.
Yeah.
You can set that up on the schedule, you think?
Probably could. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably could. Shouldn't be difficult.
You started spring practice this week. How's it going?
Went well. First 2 days went well. We were pleased. Had good numbers. Got a lot done, and it's early. A little bit different from the way we've been accustomed to doing things, but you adapt and acclimate.
Ian, good to see you.
That's what we've had to do. So.
Now you kicked off really spring practice last Saturday with the freshman combine.
Yes,
How did that close out?
That went well. Wasn't as well attended as we would have liked, but saw some really good, young, promising players. A lot of potential in the ones that did turn out, and we had a good day.
Now, what's it like having 3 middle schools for the first time first time period?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It means you got 11 to 22 more kids. Seeing a lot more game time play every week.
I got sports everywhere now.
As opposed to just had 2.
But that should give you a more robust freshman and JV team as well.
It should. It's going to give us an experience base that's going to be 1/3 bigger. So just by default, and then depending on how many kids they have on the roster and how much they get to play. A lot of kids. I've seen several kids who were great football players, but they didn't necessarily develop in middle school. Or one of the prime examples was Corn Robbins.
You want to run one too?
I can remember when he was on our JV team at Richmond County.
And Brittany's in?
We weren't real impressed with him, and he, then his family moved to Belmont. He went to South Point, and hit a growth spurt and exploded and kind of came into his own, and next thing we know, he's playing at state, and then he plays in the NFL, and so
that's the way it works. So you never know.
You don't ever know. I was very encouraged by what we saw, and I know that there's a lot more that we haven't seen for whatever reason.
Didn't make it or didn't come out?
Yeah, I think next year we've got to get into the middle schools a little bit earlier and put the word out a little bit sooner. So those folks can plan a little bit better so those kids can beat them.
Enrollment at the high school is almost up to 2,500. I don't know what the exact number is.
2287.
2287. But they're always going to put us in the big 4A as far as the playoffs.
No danger of anything.
And I always think it's funny because we'll play Scotland. Scotland always ends up in the small 4A. We're in the big 4A. I don't know how the number crunching goes, but it just seems a little funny.
Well, it's based on ADN, ADN total enrollment numbers, which for our situation also includes our early so our numbers are going to be a little bit higher because of that. I think, too, with what the state's proposing in the restructure of playoffs, they're looking at breaking it down to 5 state champions instead of 8. I don't know when that's going to go through. I know the executive board has tabled it, but what they're looking at is a very small percentage being 1A and a very small percentage being 4A, and then 3 classifications in between being more evenly divided.
Okay. Now, 20 June kicks off 7-on-7 tournament at Pinecrest. And then you'll hit your scrimmages on 12 August and 15 August.
Actually, it'll be 10, 12, and 14.
Okay, so you got 3. Okay. All of them going to be at Raz Archery or are you traveling?
The first one will be at Lee County.
I'm on the motorcycle, I got my food lights on and everything. We're coming back down 87.
It'll be a multiple
And
team
I go to pass this little, I go to pass this car, and I'm down there. Deer, every time I've been down there, I always see deer. So I'm getting wet, it's dark. Now I'm looking all over the place for deer.
Yeah, I was there.
All of a sudden, this guy pulls up beside me. He's got his freaking phone up. This dumbass here videotaping me go down the road.
We also have 7-on-7 on the 18th, Thursday night.
I can't believe I passed like 6 cars without their lights on last night.
You know, we've got
You saw what I did
5
that one.
7-on-7s planned. I have several people contacting me wanting to do some more. I'm not going to
2 of them, I was going up 87, I was going up Bragg, and the cop was right here to the left of me.
All this leads up to August 21st kickoff against New Hanover.
Yes, sir.
Brand new team. They're coming into Raz Autry. How did we end up signing them? I mean, I know we had lost Wilmington Ashley, but take me through the process.
Well, we had Ashley. They wanted to continue the contract. I felt like the situation at Ashley was not a stable one. I also was not sure. You know, Mike Probst is a good friend of mine. We both played in Orion, and I didn't have a real good feel on it. It's funny because
same price. Because of
you go with a gut feeling, and I just felt like the competition, where they were in the development of that program was not where we were. I
went to high school a few years back. I went to the BX, and it was already
a
over.
good enough gauge for us.
Right. You want to be competitive, even though we, you know, historically, I think we only lost 1 time out of the 3 years of the contract.
Well, and as it turns out, you know, Coach Probst is no longer the head coach.
Okay.
You know, they went through another transition there.
Well, that's pretty quick too.
It was.
Well, they had a new coach, I believe, the year that we played in opening year.
Well, and this was Mike's first year.
Wow.
This past season was his first and only year. He was the defensive coordinator on the previous staff. They promoted him from within, and he had previously been the head coach at R.J. Reynolds in Winston-Salem. He left there and went to Lancaster, South Carolina, and then came back to North Carolina and was at, you know, at Ashley. But Coach Monsinger and I had been talking about the possibility of trying to work it out. He needed a week 1 game, and you know, I talked to Mike. And
he's taking pictures. I got someone who's coming. She's good with
move on and not renew the contract, and that's what we did. And then Coach Monsinger left.
Yeah.
So, but it'll be interesting, and that'll be a good gauge for us. It'll be a much better gauge for us.
Okay, so tough game opening out the gate. I know you're excited, and then week 2 and 3 we're we go to Jack Britt. They're back in the schedule.
You want to be good, you better play good.
You got to be good on good. You know, you always say, but we got a tough conference as it is.
Yes, we do. Yes,
well, Coach, thanks for sitting down with me. Enjoy the racing.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll be checking out some races later on.
All right.
And Coach Tom Paris, head coach of the Hoke County Bucks.
Graduation.
Take care, Coach. With me today are the pro go-kart racers. Kimberly Oxendine, what's your car number? 48. And what's your name?
Jeffrey Ellenberg.
Jeffrey Ellenberg. And what's your car number?
14.
14. All right, I'll start with you, Kimberly. Now, your nemesis is Levi Brown. We're trying to get him to come on camera, but he's running around somewhere. You were leading about two laps week 4. You were ahead of him. Thought you had it won. What was your thought? No idea? He just got past you? What's your strategy going this week? To win? Now, does that mean win by any means? Are you saying that you're going to put him in the wall? Well, there you go. Kimberly Oxendine is going to put Levi Brown in the wall, whatever it takes to win the race. Because second's just the first loser, right? All right. Hey, I wish you well. Car 48. You lost a tire, too. I think it was race 3. But you were okay, but you kept racing. The flagman had to stop you from racing to say, hey, you only got 3 tires. What did you think about that?
I was having fun.
You were just having fun? Well, hey, that's what it's all about. But we want you to be safe, too. But thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. I wish you well, all right? Levi Brown, hey, go get him. All right, what's your name again one more time, man?
Jeffrey Ellenberger.
Jeffrey Ellenberger. What's your card number?
14.
And you raced the Pro Kart Minis as well.
Yeah.
So you raced against Kimberly Oxstein and Levi Brown, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't race this year. I raced last year.
You raced last year? You racing today though, right?
Yes.
Oh, so this is your first race of the year?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's too easy. So you're going after Levi Brown, and you're going after Kimberly Oxstein.
Especially Kimberly.
Especially Kimberly. Why? Why especially her?
Because we're cousins.
Because she always keep on getting on my nerves.
She always keeps getting on his nerves. Let's hang on with let's do the track. Okay, so Kimberly Oxstein is always getting on your nerves. What do you mean? Does
She aggravates me.
she aggravates you? Do you want to elaborate further, or you want to just leave it there?
Explain what she does.
What does she do to you?
She keeps on getting in my business.
She keeps on getting in your business. She keeps aggravating you. You wanna tell us about that, or you just wanna leave it there?
Leave it there.
Leave it there. Okay. Well, we'll leave it there, because obviously that's pretty heated discussion that you don't want to have. What's your strategy for today's race?
Get up at the front.
Get up at the front and stay there, huh?
Yep.
So you feel like you're gonna get a win today? Looks like a fast track. They're getting ready.
Maybe. Might win, I might not.
Might win, you might not. But you plan on winning, right?
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Ellenberger, is it?
Yes.
What's your first name?
Jeffrey.
All right. Can I call you Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Ellenberger. Car number
14.
Car number 14. We're gonna be looking for you, man. Be safe out there. Kimberly, you gonna stay? You came back to respond? Come on. Kimberly. Oh, I thought you were gonna respond. Well, we have what's happening. Hope week 5 is about to start to get the track ready. As you see, a lot of heated discussions and interviews. We're gonna see what happens in the Pro Go-Kart Minis. What's happening, Hope? Week 5 is about to start, and I was able to grab Fast Eddie Daniels, winner of weeks 2, 3, and 4. Week 5, what's your strategy? How do you feel? Just sustain what you got. Now we got a racer, I think it's Grooms, Jonathan Grooms. Now, where's he from? He's from Fayetteville Hope Mills, I think. Yeah, he raced last year, right? But he was racing go-karts?
Nah, he was racing left.
Oh, he was racing left cars. Now, how did you do last year? Okay. Do you see him as a threat today?
This is good competition.
So, he's going to be out there, Billy Gomez, Sr., and you. Is something going to happen today that we need to be watching?
This is good competition.
You know, and I asked the previous drivers before, all I've heard is good competition, great place to race, for food and family. Okay, that's nice in week 5. Are you telling me when we get to October, everybody's going to still be nice and friendly and saying the same thing?
I hope so.
You hope so? Well, hey, the points are pretty close. I mean, you're in first place. I think Billy Gomez is like 4 points behind, but he just hasn't been able to beat you. And when you look back at it, why were you not here in week 1? When your car just wasn't ready?
We were here.
You were here.
Yeah, we finished second.
So
on a lap car, I was leading the race.
Okay, let's back up then. Let's clarify. So you've been here every race. So Billy Gomez Sr. beat you in week 1.
Yeah, he won the first race.
He won the first race. Was that because of traffic, or you couldn't get to him?
Lap car got in front of him.
Lap car got in front of you. But that wasn't something that you launched a protest on. However, in week 2 when you won, he launched a protest on you involving shocks. And we all remember that, but your shocks were illegal. And what kind of shocks were they supposed to be?
In Bilstein shocks.
In Bilstein shocks, and that's the shocks that you hit.
Which when we bought the car at first, it had career. Yeah, good seeing you, bro.
Losing weight on me.
That might be an issue. So does that help the car handle better, faster, corner?
Shocks on me.
It all comes down to the drive. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. You know, it's going to take place right before the second race of the evening. I'm just wondering, man. It's going to be exciting. So you going for win number 4? 4 in a row, week 5. Fast Eddie Daniels versus Billy Gomez Sr. We're trying to get Billy Gomez Sr. to sit down and talk with us. Haven't been able to accomplish that yet, but we hope to soon. Fast Eddie, looking forward to you, brother. We'll see you in a little bit. Be safe.